And yeah, that's the loading screen for that. Well, we're not going to do something stupid like take Caden with us again. Go with Liara and Rex. Also, you'll see Rex's name up there is actually listed as Erdnot Rex. Erdnot is the name of his clan. Think of it like Japanese names, last name, first name. And Tali's name is a little complicated. I'll explain that one later, probably next time we talk to her. Ability? What? Oh! Apparently I leveled up and didn't notice. I'm just that awesome. Weapon damage is up. Actually, I'm gonna start putting points into this so that I can get to medium armor faster. Because it really is, like, leagues better than what I'm currently using. Why is it so loud here? Okay, let's see. To the east. Ah! Distress signal is directly ahead of us. Oh. That might explain why it's so loud. There. Now, remember that we need to be careful on one of these planets. It kind of looks like this area, but I think it's a frozen wasteland. If we come across... Ah! No, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. That is a Thresher Maw. It is the biggest, most badass thing you could possibly run into. Yeah. I think it spits like acid or something, and it hits like a truck. If you get too close, it will swat at you with those like arm blades, and if it comes up under you, it's pretty much a one-hit kill. Luckily, I think it has like predefined areas that it will come up in. Also, for some reason, it can't turn. Ow, my ears. As you can see, that was worth a lot. We already leveled up again. Now we have shield boost. This one is very important, because it just straight up regens your shields.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Let's see.
It appears these men were under the command of Admiral Kahoku. He will want to know what happened here.
I guess we're done. Let me just confirm. Yep. Gotta go back to the Citadel to do that, so that'll be a little while. I'll be right back when we're back on the Normandy. Okay, we are now in the Argus Row cluster. I decided we should probably take care of another side quest. Found some helium-3. I think that's worth like money or something, I don't remember. Ah! This is a minor side quest that we won't be doing, because the reward is crap and it takes forever. Scans of the planet Canrum revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Yeah, we should probably deal with that. Ah. Yeah, here we get our first world hazard. Level 2 heat hazard. Since we didn't really do anything with Liara and Rex last time, let's try taking them again. Now, what is a level 2 heat hazard, you ask?
Moving out.
That, if you get outside of the Mako, you will start accumulating a hazard bar. When it fills up, you will start taking damage. Eventually, I believe it can kill you. Like, we just need to move right over here. That's one of the things I love about the Mako. This thing can pretty much climb anything. Not always quickly, but it can. Oh. That was my fault. I boosted too early. Ah, here's something. We're automatically sprinting. A thorium deposit. Why do we have to play a minigame to survey this? I don't know. But we got some XP for that. And some money. As you can see, we're making a lot more money than we were back on the Citadel and Eden Prime.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors though.
Okay, time to go home.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Why do you sound so panicked? It's just Geth. Oh, for the record, running them over does do damage. Not as much as your guns, but damage is done. Ow. That was minorly irritating. Yeah, the drones are worse than the troopers just because they're harder to hit. They also seem to have a better rate of fire. I think that was the last one. Anti-vehicle mine. Yep. Let's just detonate that from a safe distance. And I can't. I gotta make up, or we burn to death. So, what did we do? I guess it was that. And we're done. Yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the assignments are really short and kind of terrible. And, yeah, the only one that's really important is missing Marines, and we'll have to go back to, actually, we should probably go back to the Citadel now. Stuff changes on the Citadel after every major assignment. Like, there's actually something kind of funny that we can do. I'll just cut back when we're there. And back! Here's the first thing that happens when you leave the Normandy. First time that you come back to the Citadel.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Why is his neck clipping through his collar?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
My charm is not high enough.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
If your intimidation or charm is high enough to clear all of those, he will actually begrudgingly sort of apologize. Kind of. I think you actually get a bonus thing out of it, but I don't remember what. It's pretty hard to get that, though. You need a charm of something like 8.
Excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, the Hanar are kind of dumb. They think that the Protheans are literal gods. Okay, here's the main thing we came back for. This is another one of the most famous things in this series.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Okay, this right here is why the interactions with the reporter are so infamous. Time to shut you up means Shepard punches her right in the face and knocks her the fuck out. The best part about this is you can meet her like 3 times in this game, and you have the option to do it every time. And then you can meet her in Mass Effect 2, where you can punch her out again. if you punch her out every single time possible, then when you meet her in Mass Effect 3, you will again have the option to punch her out. But this time, she sees it coming, blocks it, and knocks you on your ass. It's great. We will not be doing that, as I do not support violence against the news media.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Yeah, later, I think it's like the next time you come back, you'll get yelled at for talking to her. Depending on what you say, you'll get yelled at more or less. And if you punch her out, they're like, oh my god, what the fuck? And that's pretty much the only thing we need to do. Oh wait, we still need to talk to... Yeah. You guys got anything to say?
Out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I'll cut back when we're at Masana. Okay, back. Actually, on the way back down, I got another side quest. We'll talk about it later.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
I don't know how you see anything.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Wow, that's creepy.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
I can't make it.
What? Yeah, I recall there's a bit more to this quest than we've been informed of. That's the last thing I can think that we need to do here, so see you back on the Normandy. Okay, I'm back. On the way back up the elevator, there was a little thing about Serviceman Batia. You may remember that we had to talk to her husband about her body being, kept for testing as Geth weaponry. And I remembered something that I completely screwed up. If you talk to him with Ashley in your party, she will actually have some things of her own to say. It's actually a pretty nice scene and does actually affect how he reacts to things. But I completely screwed that up. Damn it. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. I actually have to be going to bed. Hope you like this. If not, well, maybe the next one will be better? Probably not. I'm just rambling at this point because I don't know how to do outros. Bye!